with p-value, whether it's a normal or not. So this statistic also is something like, this is chi-square statistic. So that statistic was Shapiro statistic. That can also be used. But for that, we have to know how to get to the critical value. Like how we found critical value 18.31 here using the table. There also, if we know how to get to the critical value, we can use that test statistic also to compare and know whether the data is normally distributed or not. You try to read all this, and then maybe we can, if you still have doubt, we can discuss in the next session. See, another coefficient, bias is always there in these predictive models. You cannot avoid that. If you have binary data, so if you have only binary values to be compared, see, two categories are there: origin, either non-USA, USA, either this trans availability, yes or no. These are, both of them are binary variables. So to find association between binary variables, we have another matrix, that is a simpler way to find whether they are correlated or not. We can use chi-square statistic also. It's not that you cannot use, because they are categorical variables. But there's one more way. Phi coefficient can be used. Phi coefficient, what does it do? It does the same thing. See, A, B, C, D is the frequency here. Frequency of this x1, y1 and x2, y1 occurrence of this. So how many times it is occurring. And then phi can be calculated using this formula, using this simple formula. This is just preparing your data to make this cross tab type of a thing, data frame for display, so that you can understand. The sum values are here. This is just for understanding, okay? We don't have to do all this. For coming to this table, for generating this table, all this has been done. So now finally, phi can be calculated using this formula. Phi comes to be minus 0.429. So this, if you do the same using Pearson correlation coefficient, it's also coming to be same, minus 0.4295. You can see. You can calculate chi-square statistic also for this. So phi coefficient, if you find for two variables, it's similar to two binary variables. It's similar to the Pearson correlation value, which can be used using the correlation method as well. Phi and relationship between chi is, divide the chi-square statistic value by n, you get the phi value, phi square statistic value. Hi, Prithvi, are you there?
Yes, Sonam.
Prithvi, we are left with, hi, we are left with one topic. Can we do it in the next class?
Okay. We have two more classes, Sonam. One is on the 8th, and then we have it on the 13th.
Yeah, next topic is regression analysis. Most of it we already know, so that won't take much time to cover. But I don't want to do this in a hurry because it will take time a priori and market basket analysis. No? So let's do it in the next session along with regression analysis.
Okay. And we also have the last as time series analysis, right?
That is a separate day we'll do.
Okay.
That's fine.
So would we need any extra classes apart from these two?
No, I don't think so. We'll not need.
Okay, okay. So I'll just share the link for today's session. It is association analysis using Python. You can
So
just
guys, you can go through the course. Please share in the link. Let me know if you have any doubt. In the next class, we'll discuss.
yeah. Sonam, your voice is feeble. Can you repeat it once again?
Yeah, I was just saying you can go through the course. Let me know if you're able to understand or no. If you have any difficulty, we will discuss it in the next class. Association analysis using Python. Yes. And whatever is remaining also we'll cover in the next class. That is,
Yeah. Basket analysis is left over, right?
yes, market basket analysis is left.
Sonam, there's one question from Astha asking, till now, whatever topics we have covered, what kind of job roles will fit in?
Same, the whole idea of machine learning process we have done. So you can go for the roles which require data analysis, data analytics. That is what we can go for, because but still it will take time if you are dealing with we have not covered time series analysis. So if you have to analyze the data which has some time component, then you should have a clear understanding of that too. That is what we'll cover in the last session of time series analysis. Apart from that, I think this understanding is not at par with what is expected in. This is just a learning. This is basic, or you can say the beginners knowledge. You have to read further and get a grasp over all these different types of methods which are used. Algorithms, we have n number of algorithms and different things which you have to, different ways in which you can process your data. So all that we have to understand before going for a job role for data analytics also.
Yeah, participants, thank you so much, Sonam. So the entire course material is not covered. There's one